This is Dr. Seiler coming to share with you a little bit about how we're doing as a district after the storm. You know, we prepared for this storm like no other winter event that we've ever had. We emptied sprinkler systems because we know that they are most prone to freeze and burst, and we paid someone to be on site the entire time to watch over our campuses. And even still, because this was such a deep freeze, our district, like many across the state, have faced significant damages. So I shared a letter that goes through all the specifics, but I thought this video might help so you could see a little bit into what it's been looking like for us. So let's talk about flooding first. We have had significant flooding, our middle school and our high school campus. At the middle school, if you can even believe it, we've had 20 pipes burst across the campus. We've had significant flooding in our kitchen area, as well as one of our classrooms, and then several other areas on campus. At the high school, we've only had 4 pipes burst, but one of those pipes caused flooding to 4 classrooms and an office suite. Take a look at this footage.
It's coming from the ceiling. Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a main over here. What's it look like? I mean, like what?
It's probably frozen.
And then burst?
Yep. I'm putting two on file.
The recovery team who will be doing everything to dry those areas, and will replace walls or carpet as needed. But we will have to relocate several classrooms out of our middle school and high school campus. Now, our elementary campus, we are hopeful that it is okay, but we are actually not turning the water on until tomorrow. We had the valve outside the building that has frozen over, and so we're hopeful that tomorrow we'll be able to turn the water back on. And it has newer pipes, the kind that just do better in some of this cold weather, and we're hopeful it is going to go well for us. But that's still to be determined at the elementary campus. Now, as you know, the city of Gunner has been working really hard to restore our water, which they have. Both wells are working at 100% capacity, but we are also under a boil water notice at all of our campuses. And so we'll be working through protocols that are necessary to abide by those things, having hand sanitizer in all of our classrooms and in our bathrooms. And of course, our kitchen staff will have a whole protocol to work through in order to safely serve food to our students. Technology was a major area impacted by this storm. After going through several freezes in the past where we've had major technology damage, we invested in a generator to keep that system online. But because of the power surges and because of having to turn the generator off due to a gas leak, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, we know that we have sustained significant damage to all of our systems and our technology infrastructure. We've already ordered some initial parts, and then the testing will resume after that, but we do know this: we will be without internet and phones for quite some time until we get our whole systems in place. Now, we have protocols that we use when this happens, using email to contact teachers, having cell phones on hand in case of emergency, but please know that our communication will look different over the next couple of days and weeks. One of the most significant issues that we have faced is a gas leak at the high school. We had crews out on multiple days trying to find that leak and fix it. They repaired one leak, but there was still gas present on that campus. We have shut that completely down. There's no gas going on the high school campus, and we have a specialist coming in on Saturday to find that leak and hopefully fix that leak. But we don't have a timetable on what that looks like because we're not sure how accessible that pipe will be. And so we'll have an update for you as soon as we can. But what that means for us is we'll have no heat on the high school campus at all, and we'll have no way to cook food at the middle school and the high school campus. So that'll be significant depending on how the weather looks next week as to whether or not we can hold school at the high school if we don't have the gas or the heat on. And of course, our lunches and breakfast will look a whole lot different. So let's talk about roads. We're really hopeful that our streets are going to be in a whole lot better shape come Monday, including our walkways and our sidewalks. But we also know that there are some roads in our district that, because of the shade that they get, are not thawed yet, and they may not thaw by Monday. Take a look at Fox Lane. We drove this just today, and it looks like snowy Colorado. Our bus drivers will be driving our routes on Sunday afternoon to make sure that roads are clear, to look for spots that might refreeze Sunday night for Monday morning, and we'll give you any updates if our routes have to change for Monday. So what does that mean for us? That means that as much as we want to see our Tigers back in action, We cannot host school at the middle school or the high school until those issues have been resolved. At the middle school specifically, while we had 20 leaks, we were able to fix 18 of them, but 2 of them are missing parts that we just don't have right now. And so there is no water on that campus. At the high school, that gas leak situation, at least to start the week, is not something that we can move forward with. And so for the middle school and the high school grades 5 through 12, we will transition to remote learning until we can resolve these problems. At the elementary school, we are hopeful to open on Monday, but we won't know that for sure until we turn on the water tomorrow and see what that looks like. So please know that an update regarding elementary students will come no later than Sunday at 3 o'clock. We love this community, and if we've been reminded of nothing else during this really difficult winter event, it is that we live in a great place with great people. I'm so thankful for everyone who has come out to lend a hand to our school district, to Chief Gallagher, who's been working so hard on the water side, to our own Ron Patton, who stayed on site during the entire winter storm so that he could troubleshoot things as they came up, and our entire leadership team who has worked tirelessly to get us ready to possibly open on Monday. We'll keep you updated, and we're excited to see our Tigers back in action in whatever form that may be. Thanks so much.